Hi, and welcome to another exciting episode in mortgage and real estate news. And one thing that has been consistent is real estate values continue to increase. Homes continue to appreciate regardless of interest rates, regardless of affordability. And as you can see based on this graph, we are consistently back to all-time highs with appreciation. What will happen to levels of appreciation when interest rates drop and affordability increases? Well, our anticipation is home values will appreciate at an even higher level than they already are. One thing many people thought would increase inventory were foreclosures. There was a lot of talk during the foreclosure moratorium that once that was lifted, you would see a flood of foreclosures hit the market. Where we live in Sacramento, we did see a 700% increase in the amount of foreclosures. And while that seems significant, the headline is very misleading. We went from a total of 1 foreclosure to a total of 8 foreclosures. And again, that is an increase, and we do expect that number to further increase. And the reality is, it has to. You can't come from 1 to 8 and not have a higher number of foreclosures. Will we see a flood or rush on foreclosures? The answer is no. Quite frankly, the equity and appreciation levels have been so high, people will not walk away from a home with equity. So will foreclosures change and impact the housing market? My answer is no. A very hot topic right now are assumable loans. So in an assumable loan, a buyer actually takes over the seller's existing mortgage. They assume the remaining term on the loan. While again, if a seller has a 3% mortgage, that's very attractive to a buyer who's looking at current market rates, probably above 7%. But here's the catch. Number one is that buyer would have to pay the difference from the purchase price down to whatever that remaining loan amount is. The second is the availability. Now, 2/3 of existing mortgages out right now are backed by Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac. Fannie and Freddie both do not allow for assumptions. Yes, government loans are assumable, but one thing that's common for buyers using government loans is they traditionally have minimal or low down payments. So they might not be in a position to bridge that gap between purchase price and remaining loan balance. So is this a good option for buyers? Yes, in that unique scenario where everything comes together and it fits. But should a buyer target homes for sale with assumable loans? No. You're already going to eliminate so much of the very, very minimal available inventory that's out there. Lastly, we're excited that the NFL season has officially kicked off. And let's remember, I am 1 for 1 in predicting the Niners season with a victory in week 1. Feeling great about week 2? We'll see you next week.